Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Red Feather, and now we're here with episode 5 of my concept overview. This one, we go into the fallen stars. I think you know where this one goes. Now, it may seem odd, but we have another new Titan, the Sentinel, for Evil Life. Here we go. A high-tech Titan with monstrous firepower. Sentinel combines technology from Space Tech and Icarus technologies into making a Titan for extreme distance firefights, but currently rivals Icarus technologies in terms of making a Titan created for long-range combat while being made in the same way as the Crisis. Simply put, the Sentinel is kind of like is a bit like a Titan Crisis. By enhancing the Sentinel's guns, it can change the results of a battle. What makes up for the average durability is the unparalleled firepower to eliminate whatever comes in its line of sight. Really nice. Primary ability is Overpower. The Titan fires a laser charge at a target, drastically increasing its damage taken and allowing its weapons to apply lockdown. The damage taken is a bit of a tiny mistake, but whatever. It's supposed to increase your weapons damage output, not your roll. 14-second cooldown, bonus damage 40. That is a huge mistake. I gotta lower that down. It's not supposed to be 40%. So 10%. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Well, another little error. Yeah, 14-second cooldown, not 40%. That would be way too powerful, especially for what the firepower of it said. Built-in weapon range is 600 meters. I know it's not. I know I did say the thing said created for long-range combat, but that went to the Goliath, and this is a mid-range Titan, not long-range. 600 meters again. Effect duration for both is 5 seconds. Its secondary ability is Tactical Empowerment. After a short delay, the Titan generates an absorber shield around it, but loses the ability to move for a short time. This isn't going to be like the Bedwyr, where it's only like a little bit in front of the Titan. It's a supersized dome. It's going to be big enough to where you can still get into the Titan, but the Basigliere is going to be able to take it out, though, since there's no passive, if I remember right. The damage from the absorber empowers the damage of the Titan's guns for its additional shot. If the guns are reloading, the extra damage will transfer once the guns have finished reloading. And this is to compensate with the weapons that go with it have a magazine. Absorber, we all know that. 15-second cooldown, extra damage, up to 20% more, with a 5-second duration. HP is kind of average. Speed is 34. Sniper class might set that to mid-range. Hardpoints or its weapon set, 2 alpha and 2 beta. Simply the same as the new 2. Default weapons, 2 Vengeance and Retaliator. Recommended equipment, 2 Carbine and 2 Abaddon. No new robot. Here are the weapons. The Carbine. An evil life like the Titan, a powerful electric rifle that fires single electric charges which fry the circuits of mechanicals and electronics. Deals increased damage to robots with an Aegis shield while firing static projectiles at incredible speeds that were never recorded. To those confused, to deal more damage to robots with an Aegis shield, that doesn't mean that if the robot has a built-in Aegis shield, that's part of its appearance or design. No. It'll only deal more damage to the Aegis shield, not the robot itself. The damage from this weapon causes the robot's weapons to malfunction, resulting in the weapons firing randomly without the owner's control. I know this is gonna be very annoying to those who have weapons that run on a magazine, like the ultimate machine guns or whatnot. Shell type plus 1 such energy. It's a guaranteed to happen. Damage is 6,021, 600 meter range, 5-second duration, with an 8-second reload time for the beta slot. Abaddon is the alpha version, everything unchanged except damage 7,394. And here are the pilots, starting with Victor Kenrig for the Sentinel. Now, most of his skills may not sound like it suits the event, but that's because how it works is it's sort of like a little bit of a war or something. The Victor's creation, Sentinel gains immunity to the first 3 negative effects it receives with a 20-second cooldown. The cooldown will only trigger once the the skill removes 3 negative effects. Say like EMP, lockdown, and suppression from the Typhon's blackout. And volatile restore, Sentinel reports a portion of its durability when using overpower, 4% per second. Now it's supposed to be like 4% per second over 3 seconds. In Victor's scheme, upon usage of its primary ability activation, Sentinel receives a quantum sensor. It's essentially like the Ophion pilot Elizabeth Green, applying a quantum radar if the Ophion gets airborne. And then, like with Aaron Scott, the previous episode, the Heimdall gets a new pilot, Sophie Starhawk, Stellar Wish. Heimdall's healing is increased and also heals grade damage in support mode. That's a 15% more healing for both. The grade damage will be a bit different. Don't have to review. Dusk Starfall. Heimdall's secondary ability also applies Death Mark to targets. The Death Mark lets them take 25% more damage. And then Fallen Meteor. Probably the most unique skill on the whole list. When Heimdall is destroyed, Glorious Death also causes an explosion 150-meter range, dealing massive damage to enemies that are caught in it. 50,000 damage, no matter the level. Certainly think this would be the most interesting skill for the Heimdall. There's no new mothership, turret, or drone, and the new paint job is random. The Stellar Phantom gets a new paint job, the Nebula. I know this may sound random, but I don't care. I love the Phantom with a burning passion. One of my favorite robots in the entire game. So I thought, hey, and plus the Warrior Typhon got its own paint job that gives it 5% more durability despite being a special edition. If the Typhon can have it, so can the Phantom. New title, Fallen Stars, you get the Star Crusader title. To those who watch this is a JoJo reference. It's intentional, I promise. New special editions, there are 4 items here that get a special edition. The Goliath gets the Supernova special edition. And to those curious on how they would think of a supernova, supernova would be the stellar special edition, but instead of like the gold and purple, purplish pink, whatever, like the stellar phantom and stellar Cerberus, it's more of a gold, but instead of the purplish pink for the galaxy thingy, it's an orangish yellow. And that also applies to the Anguish and Vendetta. They both get all 3 of them get the Supernova Special Edition. But then the Arbiter gets its second Special Edition, the Dark Star. Now, just like the Supernova, it's different from the Stellar Special Edition. Dark Star and Nebula, the gold parts of the robot will be black, but the purple there will be no pink for the purple, but the purple is going to be very deep. Essentially deep/darker. That also applies to the shotguns. They all get their own special edition. I certainly think this would be very cool. And there will be another version of the Stellar Edition, but very, very later. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the overview with the Fallen Stars event, featuring the Sentinel, the new guns, and such. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.